Yeah, it should be better. Good. Okay, I see. Okay, good. I see Rakuma from Georgetown, Guyana. I see Juliet from Abuja, Nigeria. I see Frisikumi from Ghana. I see CJ from Lagos, Nigeria. I see Olaseni from Lagos, Nigeria. I see Zenabo Okuchi Mrs. from Benin City, Nigeria. I see Samuel from Lagos. So excited to have each and every one of you on this call. Now, I know you probably be wondering if this is your first time joining this call. What exactly is this call all about? What do we have? What intentions do we have, right? And if you're a member of Pewatnation, a partner in Pewatnation, you apparently would understand that this is a call that could give value or would give value to any guest who is represented on this call. Well, I'm a forex trader. I've been trading the financial market for over 3 years now. And in that space of 3 years, I've never, the amount of success I've seen in this particular community is nothing I can compare to what I've seen over the past 3 years. Right? I've seen people trade Forex. I've seen people do great exploits in the foreign exchange market space. But never have I seen so many people in alignment making significant success. Right? Now, one person could be making success while another person is struggling, while somebody is acting on the average. But I've never seen, not until now, I've never seen a place, a community where you have so many people come together having the same goal and doing great things in accomplishing the goal. Well, we got started with this amazing company you've been introduced to in a while. We got started barely about less than 3 months ago, and the significant success, the amount of success we've experienced, both in education, both in earning, right? Both in earning and in education is second to none. Right? I've literally seen people with zero experience about trading the foreign exchange market, and they are doing amazing things right now. Some people are able to even do things on their own now. Some people are catching along. Some people are earning obscene amount of money just through leverage. Right? So if you're that individual, you've been invited to this call, you have no idea about what Forex is, you probably do not even know if this call is going to be worth your time. I want you to do yourself a favor, right? Just be present. Be present. Now, when I say you should be present, I'm not saying you should only be on the call. Be sure that every information that that will be shared on this call, you're paying close attention to the details, so that at the end of it, this information could aid your decision-making process, and probably you would also consider getting a part or becoming a part of what it is we do. At this point in time, ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome on board an amazing gentleman. He's somebody I had the opportunity to meet back in 2019. He's helped so many individuals achieve success. He's helped me achieve significant success in this Forex space, and he's helping so many people across the world achieve success as well. As a matter of fact, he's the president of this great community, somebody whose goal is to help at least 500 individuals have access to good capital as far as trading the foreign exchange market is concerned. Right? Ladies and gentlemen, he's not just an individual who wants you in his environment. He's an individual who is definitely concerned with your success in his environment. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I bring up to you, I would say I bring on stage, but we're not on stage. But I step out of the way for an amazing gentleman called Mr. Ken Vimo. Like I said, he's doing significant success, helping so many of us earn in this space. If you know who I'm talking about, Pewatnation, you all want to drop in some 777s on the chat with fire emojis, 777s on the chat box with huge fire emojis, as I make welcome our president, our leader, and our mentor, Mr. Ken Vimo. I need to see those 777s with fire emojis, really. I need to see those 777s with fire emojis. Energy up, right? Let's raise the energy. Flood in the chat with fire emojis as I make welcome Mr. Ken Vimo. Are you on, sir?
Can you hear me okay?
Loud and clear. Over to you, sir.
Okay, hold on. Let me just get my screen intact. Let's see. I'm going to pin myself right now because I'm not seeing me. Okay, beautiful. Excellent evening. I believe everybody can hear me okay right now. Put on big. Put on big. It's gonna be a swell time. Put on big on the chat. Let me know. That's my signature that everybody can hear me okay. All right. So we got a couple of people connected on this call. And if you hear your guests, maybe the nice question to ask is, what is this again? All right. I'm just going to give a brief info about myself. I'm here to solve a problem because I came in with a problem mindset. Before I got into the environment of Forex, I knew there was a problem in the environment, but I got started anyway because I saw a solution to evade the problem. And over the years, I've been victim of the environment, of the several nature of this problem. What is really the problem of the Forex market? You know, aside the fact that the basic conception out there is if Forex is hard, you need a lot of money to trade. You can lose a lot of money because it's risky. It's so complex, then you need a whole lot of time. How many of you think these were things that were disturbing? I'm gonna think you before now, even if you now know that's not really true, but you've been a victim of that thought pattern. All right, put in a 5 on the chat. Okay, I know some of you that are here, or some of you that are hearing this today, you probably still think so. And it's okay to think so because I didn't even think so. I know so. I knew so. But I saw what you don't know, you don't know. And then I came across a solution, which was a skill set. And over the years, I learned the skill set because I found a way that I could help people win by learning the skill set, by learn how to earn. The reason I love the skill set, and I said today's information is going to be very remarkable. You guys want to pay attention to the details of what I'll share today. All right. Because a lot of people there are higher levels. There are levels to truths. Okay. And one of the things I want to communicate is this circle of people in this environment majorly want to learn the skill. The level of truth we operate on is bigger than the skill right now. So I want to give you guys insight to the truth. I came in with a lesser awareness, lesser knowledge. Over the years, I've been upgraded in knowledge. So today, do I teach the skill? Yes, but that's not my priority. So I just want to make this I just want to bring this out quickly so that if you're here, let me bring the surprise factor. That my priority is not to teach you the skill, because that has been the deception. And it's not a deception people will easily find out. But I'm going to try my best at the ability of my knowledge to be able to break it down. When you learn the skill, you're going to know how to earn money. Slight deception in it that they don't give you the difference, all right? They bring liberation with the skill. The skill doesn't liberate you. The skill gives you an opportunity to earn. So if you're coming from a job environment and you want to trade Forex, the difference is you just change jobs. Okay. Maybe this is a higher paying job, but it's still the same as a job. So a lot of people like new jobs. That is why you see billions of people are flooding into this environment because they feel it's a high paying job. But one thing that is not told is that they sell it as liberation. One thing we did with Pewatnation is to really educate you, to liberate you. So what's the difference, Kefri? All right. When you learn the skill, you become a victim of the financial programming. All right. Now, when people, 10% of the skill is what you need to be successful. Now, I'll say that again. The skill set, it qualifies you 10% to be successful financially through trading. Skill set, 10%. And I know some of you, you've heard this, but somehow we refuse to really believe it or hear it because we see that people who know how to trade are making a lot of money. Am I correct? So this is where the pain is. That people who trade are making a lot of money. So we think that if we know how to trade, we'll make a lot of money. Am I correct? How many of you you're there? 2-7. So it's just an awareness. I just want to bring out. So you think if I know how to trade, I'll make a lot of money. Am I correct? You guys talk to me. Put 7 on the chat. Okay. So before you're going to understand something, you must know it. Because we see people who teach us. So you see Cambridge today, probably making a lot of money. All right. And all you want to do, just a moment, is you want to learn the skill because you think is the skill making me my money. How many of you, you've been there? Just let me know in the chat. Let's bring this whole thing out. Okay. So I say this to you today. It's not the skill that makes me my money. In fact, the Forex market was not designed to make you wealthy. The Forex market was designed to help the wealthy leverage their money. But we were taught that the skill could make us wealthy. That's a lie. It will give you an opportunity to earn income to become wealthy. Wealth is a different practice. You know, this education, I'm trying to box this message because you make the right decision. If we are told the right information, we're going to make the right decision. You know, a lot of people are sold what they want to hear. How many of you have been trading for years? You know how to trade, but you're still a victim of the market. Put 7 on the chat. You just feel that there's something else you need to know. Something is happening. You've not figured it out. Many of you are here today. All right. Many of you are here today. Many of you who are new, you will be here. If you don't listen to what I'm telling you, you're going to be here in the next 6 months, the next 1 year. You'll still be a victim of this. Because why? We weren't clearly told what we need to do when we come in. What we do in Pewatnation is that I've been able to find out over the years, I've been able to find out what people should focus in the beginning so that they have a good ride. So I know when you come in here, know that the skill set is not the priority. So I need everybody to put the word leverage in the chat. Okay. Leverage. I've done this. I've given you guys information about Pewatnation. Some of you know about Pewatnation, but some of you are new. We're able to connect this if you want to really understand what we're doing with Pewatnation. Okay. We're a system of leverage. So we know what the successful people do, what they have. The biggest problem in the financial market is equity. All right. Put capital. No, I don't like to call it equity. Neither do I fancy the word capital. I love to call it cash flow. Okay, so put cash flow in the chat. People are victims of this financial race because of the absence of cash flow. So if you are a trader and you don't have cash flow, you're already a victim of the program. Now, this is a way out. 2 things you need to understand about your position in the financial market is this. When you come in here to learn the skill set, it's giving you an opportunity to leverage income. So if you're probably doing a job today, you're getting paid a certain amount of money. If you come into the financial market, if you learn the skills that I have, you're going to probably earn times 10 of that because of the opportunity of the income you're going to earn here. We're trading the largest financial markets in the world. If you know how to buy and sell and you know the skill of trading, you could earn. I use the word earn because there is an underlying deception when you don't understand earning income. So before I came in here, I never knew how to make $10 outside. I must work something to make $10, but trading gave me an opportunity to earn $10. It gave me an opportunity to earn $1,000. But earning $1,000 didn't make me financially free because guess what? In the same process, I lost crazy amount of money. I lost tens of thousands of money and I went broke. Okay, in 2019, I was broke, but I was still educating. I said this to say to everyone, did the skill set stand for me? Talk to me right now. Did the skill set make a difference? The same way I earned it, the same way I lost it. The same way I get a job, the same way I can lose it. True, true. I'm talking about wealth here. So some of you, Cambridge, there's something you want to say right now. Are you sure they're going to hear it? If I didn't learn how to trade, there was no way I could lose tens of thousands of dollars. Henry, what did you just say? It gives you an opportunity to lose big if you're not in control. There was nothing I was going to do outside there that I was going to lose within 2 weeks, close to about $20,000. Yeah, little, yeah, no, not up to, a little over 15, close to 15. Nothing I would do. So when you come into this environment and you rely on the skill, you're in trouble. And see, and the financial system of this world knows so. They know. They gave you the opportunity to think big, become big, only to give the money back. How many of you have heard this story? A lot of people make money and they lose it back. The financial system is almost, when you don't know this truth, it's almost like a gamble. It's almost like a casino. But the underlying truth is people refuse to listen. There is wealth, I'll show you. But people are following the programming that we need to dishonor today. We need to dishonor that programming, and that's what we stand for. So that's why I say I don't prioritize the skill set. Why? If you do not have cash flow, you're already a victim. So Kenry, what did you do? When the skill set wasn't working, I was able to stay in the game because of cash flow. And today, staying in the game, I've learned a lot of things, and I've learned why those things happen because I had cash flow. And through cash flow, I've been able to increase the size of my earning. I can never lose money that catch me anymore because of cash flow. Equity is really the problem. Many people don't have it. So the reason the banks are in the market today, do you want to know how much the banks could lose when they have losing session? It could make up, it's in millions of dollars. Some of you don't have thousands of dollars to lose. Some of you lose and you get out of the market. Eventually, when you come in, I guarantee you're going to lose. As long as you want to win, you would lose money. But when you lose and it affects all you have, what do? You're going to fall out. Is that what you want? Is that what you're looking for? I believe no. You're looking for stability. You're looking for security. Am I correct? Putting 7 on the chat. You're looking for something that will work for you. You're looking for a legacy. The skill will give you a legacy. All right. What we stand to give you today in Pewatnation is to leverage a very big thing that traders don't have, which is equity. I found that the difference between a successful trader and a non-successful trader is not the skills, the size of equity they have. Access to equity, access to cash flow, access to funds to trade. Now, the short side is a lot of people are learning to trade to make money. So they are not truly learning because there is a distraction of making money. True or true? You guys put true on the chat because that's the only answer. Some of you are not learning the way you should because you're trying to make money. All right. So there was someone I was going to bring on this call. I don't know if he's ready. Oh, shish. In a hotel? That's crazy. You guys, pardon me for that. Yeah, I know I can't sue. I can't do anything. But you guys just pardon me. Those of you that are watching. Okay, I'm here live on Instagram. That's a blow. But it's back. All right. That was a switch. Nigeria always have a way of embarrassing someone anyway. So if you hear today, the biggest truth is if you're trading without capital, you are a victim. So what did we do in Pewatnation is we found that and this is something that has been there for years, but because I am problem-oriented, because I'm willing to solve problems, I found out that the majority of the big boys in the market, the big traders, people we admire, people that are trading, people that are sustainable, they have access to something they call funded accounts. I now even realize that there are institutions that are funding traders, and all they desire is the skill set to grow equity. Okay, so what does it do with the concept of being funded? What does it really do? I want to explain it to you. When you have a promise So, okay, let me not explain it. Let me ask it of you. If I tell you today that I need you to do something for me, okay, that I have $1 million and I'm looking for someone, I'm looking for a trader that has the skill to grow $1 million. So this is what I am going to do. I want to train you to go learn the skill of trading so that you can help me trade my $1 million. So I can give you $100,000 out of my $1 million. But I'm going to send you to the school of learning how to trade the $100,000. Question: are you going to go to school to furiously learn how to trade? Yes or no? Without a distraction. Why am I not saying a no? Is there no? Now the question, you guys could already see what I'm saying. There will be no distraction. You'll be focused on learning. Am I correct? If that was the incentive for learning, people would learn right, because now they know they already have access to what they are learning for. When we're learning the skill, there is no assurance of what we're going to get. So we don't learn right. We're trying to pass. We're trying to bypass. We're trying to cut corners. But when you truly know, so I tell you today that when you come into Pewatnation, there is an assurance of equity. But this time around, it's not even learning that will propose to you. We tell you, okay, we simplify the process. You don't need to go learn this skill. In case you're new here, you don't need to learn it. The two things are already available. I could leverage it. I may not know how to trade, but there is an institution that is going to help you leverage the learning. What do the trader needs to give you $100,000? He only needs you, all right, to have the assurance that you can grow the $100,000. So we have the skill. We've learned it. It's on the table, okay, to help you grow the $100,000. All you need is to be obedient to follow instructions. Would you be obedient if the $100,000 is waiting for you? Yes or no? So that's my message for you today. You don't need to be a victim of the skill. You could actually take the route of leverage. There are institutions that have dropped money on the table for you to just grow for them. You may not have the skill to grow this money, but we in Pewatnation would assist you with the resources to get funded. All you need to do is join our classes, take our trades, copy, paste for the next 6 months. And one thing I can tell you is, depending on the level of your heart, level of your financial strength, you may be trading with equity between $100,000 to $300,000 funded. Is it making sense? Put 7 on the chart. And sometimes they try to make this message so complicated. It's not complicated. Leverage is the key. If you don't have equity, leverage it. Now, the goal is earn income, retain income, and duplicate income. The first priority of Pewatnation is to make you earn income, get funded, have enough huge equity by leverage. Then you can now start using the skill that you're learning while you're earning to retain it. I have a student. Okay, hold on. Let me bring someone on the call quickly. Okay, let me see. I'm going to be, let me see, it's live now. It should be live. Wealth, are you on? Raise your hand. Okay. All right, I'm going to make you a co-host. Now, I don't like to put these things first, but I just want to inspire someone. Made you a co-host, Wealth. All right, good. We're going to be having a conversation for these individuals out here. Okay, so Wealth is one of my mentee, my student, my brother, my friend. So when we were in the previous academy that we were, you guys saw me celebrate. I talked of a story of someone who stayed with me, came in and he stayed with me. And just leaving me, he came in with a hunger to really learn the skill. And Yeah, short story, he stayed with me for a period of 2 weeks because he wanted, he's been having issues being disciplined. He has some level of cash flow, but he's losing a lot crazily, and he knew there was something he wasn't getting. So he wanted to come pass time with me and really learn what he wasn't doing well for a period of 6 months. So I told him he camped with me for 2 weeks. And he told me that he was due. And within this period of 2 weeks, I never had a trading session with him. Okay. And he went back to Ghana. He hit 6 figures within a space of 2 weeks in trading binary options. Okay. He attained this level of a 6-figure trader just by spending 2 weeks with someone. Now, that's not the story I'm trying to tell you. Okay. He lost a lot of that money. I think a bigger part of that money also. And he's still been in the quest of upgrading his game. But this boy has not, he didn't quit the game. He's lost money. In fact, he's lost more than he's made at that time. What he made that time, he's lost more. But he's still making money, he's still in the game. All right. But because of the good news of cash flow, the boy is still in the game. Today, I just want to say this. Wealth.
Yeah, excellent evening, sir.
Okay, I want to ask you a very direct question. How much did you make yesterday?
$18,000.
Okay, how much did you withdraw? Was it 3 days ago?
Yeah, on Monday.
How much did you withdraw?
I withdraw 9,600.
Okay, out of the 12,000.
Yes, out of the 12,000.
Okay, and within the space of 1 week, how much have you made in total?
The next day, I made 15,000. The next day.
All right.
Tuesday.
Okay. What size of account are you trading with?
$300,000 account.
Is it your money?
Yes. No, it's not mine, but I'm taking it from them.
Beautiful. So this is the story. This is why I brought Wealth. Wealth have been trading. He's been sowing a lot of seeds. He's been learning. He's been messing up, but he kept the game. He was connected to mentorship. He didn't quit. And the reason he didn't quit because he had access to phones. A lot of you can't do what Wealth has done because you would have quitted long ago. But he did have that access. And he found that what we share with you today, success is now a story he can tell. All he has lost over these years is making, I was with him when he was making the money yesterday. I was in a session. He averaged on his trading time, all right, he makes multiple 5 figures in his session in trading because he had access to leverage and he spent time investing in the skill. So Wealth is not earning income today. He's duplicating income. He's retained it with the skill because I'm not the one calling trades for Wealth. He's learned it over time. He's learned from me. He's advanced his learning with all the tools. But with the knowledge, he can now retain it. All right. With leverage, he earned it. Where do you want to be today in trading? Where? Do you want to earn it? Do you want to retain it? Do you want to duplicate it? Who would help you? All you have to do is make a decision. Okay. And congratulations. Wealth is now an educator with Pewatnation. Not only is he going to be, how many of you would love to be like Wealth? All right, putting some fire emojis on the chat. Okay, so on Monday, Wealth is going to start his debut as an education in Pewatnation. It's not only well big. Okay, I'm not here to sell you the hype. I told you a sad story before you heard the end result. He made money, he lost it. He kept consistent. He's been losing money, but he was consistent. Many of you can't be that. See, there are only few percent of people that can be like that. You don't have to start your journey with losing money, keep learning, keep figuring. You don't have the strength and the power and the financial capacity to do so if you don't have cash flow. True or true? Many people have lost their way. They couldn't have the story. But what you can do is you could start up your journey today or end the previous journey and start up your journey of being funded today through leverage. So you could leverage people like Wealth, you could leverage people like myself, you could leverage people like Emmanuel Durujai, people that are willing to put the resource for you to get funded. You could start with a $5,000 funded account with just $50. And all you need to do is copy and paste. We give you those resources every day. While you're getting those resources, you're also learning the skill because we are teaching you, we're showing you how we're doing it. But the focus is not to get pro. Get the income before you retain it. I mean, I don't think this idea makes sense. Be honest. All right. Put sense on the chart. Okay, put sense. That is what we tell you. Okay, I'm not going to tell you I'm an educational system. Nah, I'm a leverage system that brings education, access to fund, and trading. Because educational systems are going to educate you, but they don't give you liberation of wealth. If you know what I'm telling you today, educational systems will sell. True or true? If I show you how to leverage and earn income, majority of you won't want to learn. But I don't stop it there. I'm not talking down on education because you need the education for the second level. All right. And some people don't need second level. They just want to know how to earn an extra $10,000. Who cares about learning? But earning income is not what gives you liberation. You can earn income today and you lose it. We also offer you an opportunity to be an investor that is duplicating your money. And that is not a talk for today, but that is in Pewatnation also. All right. If you want to get a glimpse of it, you could go to the video we did in our pre-launch on my YouTube. Ken Remo, I share the vision of the nation, where I'm taking people to. So Wealth may not be with me today. He could be alone and he's making crazy money. Kenry, he learned the skill. I teach you to liberate you, not to attach you to myself. Today, he made a decision to be a partner because he's a faithful mentee. A lot of people have learned they are not with me today. The goal is not to learn and be with me. The goal is to learn and be liberated. So what we're teaching you in Pewatnation is to liberate you. But the goal is to take you somewhere. Now I'm building partnership in people that are going to be, oh, Jesus Christ, beautiful investors. We're taking this industry to another level. All right, and we believe. All right, so if you heard what I've said to you today and it makes sense, and you're asking, how do I get started? This is a conversation. You can see I'm not using any slide. Okay, I'm not using any slide. I'm not here to hype you or tell you what you already know. Sometimes we're programmed to always hear things we already know. But this is just the truth, a version, a deep version of the truth I just shared. If you want to be a funded trader, if you're tired of losing money in the forex, trying to figure out the skill is leading you nowhere. It's leading, you need something for the skill to work. If you don't have it, focus on what you need, which is equity. And now you don't have to own equity. You could leverage it. So you could trade with $100,000. How much did you buy $300,000?
Okay. Because I've bought before, so now if I want to buy, they have a 20% discount. It was actually 1,004 something.
So to get a $300,000 account is $1,400. Most of you don't have that money. It has. Okay, but you could actually start with $50. You could start with
they can even buy, I think, a little bit more, like the $100,000 account. If you buy the first one, the second time they will give you for $881. That one is also good. $200,000 account, $881. Yeah.
Okay. So I know that a lot of people will go like, wow, $500. Some of you don't have it, but I'm trying to go low. Okay. Now, what do you need if you have access to a funded account? They have a rule. Just have the quality of discipline, which is the second thing traders don't have. Traders don't have equity and they don't have discipline. And the reason they don't have discipline is that they don't have equity. So a lot of people are doing yaga, like Sadia said today in the market, trying to run. But if you have equity, you want to protect it. So you would need discipline. And that is what we offer you. An opportunity to know what to trade, how to trade. You don't lose 5%. So they tell you don't lose 5% in a day to know you know how to lose. And don't lose 12% in a month. That's the threshold. And if you can do that, make 13% in a space of 90 days. They give you a whole 90 days to do 13%. Why are you in a hurry? All right. So if you can do that, you get access to the funds. So if you buy a $5,000 account today, with $49 or $48. Don't lose 5% a day. Don't lose 12% a month. Make 5%, make 8% in your first 30 days, and they give you another 60 days for second phase, which is 5%. The moment you do that, and you can actually do this in 10 days. The moment you do that, they give you a live account of $5,000 with a leverage of less than $50. That is what traders all over the world are camping on. Most people won't tell you they're making a lot of money. They'll sell you strategies. They'll tell you, come buy this, come buy that. And I'm telling you and what I'm giving you today is access to make money through leverage. If you feel that's good, to get into our platform, it's simply $350. Now you have everything access to learn and leverage, everything we do in Pewatnation. 3 months access. We know you need time. We're not looking for people who want to try. If you don't believe the message I tell you today, don't even trade Forex or quit it. Because if someone like me can tell you, I learned this skill, I lost a lot of money, you would. If you don't have a reserve, you're in trouble. So today, my reserve is bigger than what I'm gunning for. So what you just need to do is make a decision that you want to go the right way. We're here ready to show value, give you everything you need. All right. The decision is not mine. The information is mine to give. Get back to the person who placed you on this call. The first step is to get you funded. Our goal this year, like Emmanuel shared with you, is to celebrate by June, when we do our launch. We're going to be celebrating 500 families that are funded. Six-figure foundation is making $8,000, by $8,300 a month. That's a six-figure foundation. If you can do that, you have a six-figure foundation. And we're going to celebrate 500 families that are doing that by this year, the first half of this year. And by the end of the year, by the grace of God, we're going to celebrate 1,000 families. As we talk to you right now, we're already in our race. We have stories. If you go on our Pewatnation, Pewat.nation, you already see testimonies of people that are passing phases. Some people now in withdrawal phase. Some people are now in second phase. Now imagine this. I'll say this and I'll close with this. If this was what you were told from the beginning, would you be in a better place today? Yes or no? If you, some of you focused on learning for months with no direction. Now, if you focus on leverage for the next 3-6 months, don't you guys see a direction? Yes or no? If it's a yes, let's get started. Get back to the person who placed you on, right? Let's get you funded. Let's get you learning the skill. God bless each and every one of you for joining. We have an amazing incentive to show you right now. I don't know if you can, for the people, another thing we did with Pewatnation, we're not just building community of funded people, we're building a community of eligible investors. All right. So we are incentivizing individuals that are helping this community grow. Okay. And in bit of that, we launched something in our pre-launch. Let me see if I can share this. Okay, just a moment. One moment, please. Let me pull it up. So I talked about cash flow. A lot of people don't have it. We also imbibe the way. Okay, I think it's loaded. Okay, I can share it. Okay, so Camry, what we did with our system, because the goal of our system is to use the system to impact its membership. All right. And I think, in my own opinion, what I'm doing with the incentive reward program is quite amazing. I've built networks. I've stayed in the network marketing industry for, I think, about 16 years right now. I know what the intricacies of so many hypes that I had there. You know, I don't want to talk on that today. The goal was to communicate truth, and there is it. So what we did in Pewatnation, we're giving 35% of its incentive back to its membership. Kendra, what do you mean? If you come in this environment and you help someone get started, you're going to earn 25% direct, the person you got started with, okay? And it doesn't end there. You're going to earn 10% of your indirect. So if I help a friend get started, I get 25%. So let's say somebody registered with $350, you're going to get $87.5. So if you have 10 people get started with you in the course of a month, you're going to earn $875. So we'll have an incentive promo right now for a 30-day period. If you get 10 people started, you earn $870 plus a cash bonus of $500. All right, from on the 15th of February, ending on the 15th of March. That is an incentive that is on the table here. An extra $500 bonus incentive for having 10 people. This is to build the vision as a pioneer. Now, if you have 1,200, you know you now have the money to increase your portfolio. All right. So you could get a $100,000 account, get a $200,000 account, and it didn't come from you. And this is a recurring income. It means this is what you're going to be earning. You're going to be earning a portion of this every month, because these people, okay, as they requalify their subscription every month, you get paid the same percentage. Okay, that's the beauty of a simple reward program, tier 1 and tier 2. Okay, do you guys like this? Put 7 on the chat, makes sense. Now, the next thing is, as a community, as a nation, we looked at what's going to make, see, you don't just want to be trading and earning money. There needs to be lives that are attached to it. So we're launching our first incentive promo trip. Was originally supposed to be for the African community, but Pewatnation is launching and is launched globally. So this is open globally, but it's directed towards, okay, let me say, it's global. So there are some themes for those qualifying outside of Nigeria. But what's really the promo about? You have 30 people get started within the space of 90 days, starting on the 15th and it's ending on May 15th. Within these 90 days, you have 30 people get started in the nation. All right. You are going to qualify for an all-expense paid trip for those of you in Nigeria. All right. And it covers for the flight, accommodation, and meal. So, Kenry, what of those people that are going to qualify outside of Nigeria? So the lot that is accustomed to the trip is going to be what is accustomed to everyone qualifying from any place. So, but if it's more, let's say if maybe your trip, your fare, majorly the fare, if it's more than the allotted budget, you're going to incur, you're going to cover for it. But if it's less, you're going to get an extra. So that is just the terms and conditions. So everyone can qualify from different places, and you're going to get the lot a portion for the trip. So a 90-day promo, want to try out, the goal is to help more than 30 individuals experience this lifestyle of trade and travel. And I feel it's just going to ignite the beauty of being a successful trader. And it's going to be done because why? Most of you are going to be fully funded. You need a lifestyle. So that is what it is we have for you guys today. If you got value, put value on the chat. If you got value for this information, put value. All right. We need to take this information, this awareness to a lot of people. This is liberation. If people know the truth of what I just shared with you today, all right, trading is going to be a lot different. And I guarantee you, and I believe that we will be in this journey of liberating families, through this vision. God bless each and every one of you. Have a beautiful